Hey guys, I'm here with the Hollywood Times with Vince Spinnato and his dog Dominique. He's so cute. What kind of dog is that?
She's an English Mastiff.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
She's so cute. So, you guys, I'm here with something that is extremely special because most people create brands throughout their whole life, and after they go to the USPTO, they're lost. They don't know how to go on. And today I'm with somebody that's really going to give you the 411. And you guys better listen. So
And the 911 too.
And the 911.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here with Vince Spinnato, and we're gonna just get to know him, his background, what he does, and how he started his career.
Yeah, so like Josie said, I'm a cosmetic chemist and a perfumer for 30 years now. I opened my company in 1995 called TurnKey Beauty. And in long story short, we develop everything from concept to launch. So everything we do is 100% custom for every customer we have. And we develop hair care, skincare, bath and body, manicure, pedicure, baby products, pet products, even energy drinks, and of course fine fragrances. So our company, we have kind of four major divisions. One is that we do private label and white label products for companies like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Costco, Sephora, etc. Brands like that you would know that actually carry their own name. Also, we have a division for doctors and celebrities. So on the doctor side, we work mostly with like plastic surgeons, dermatologists. I've even worked with OBGYNs for the female category of products. And then we have a fragrance division, which is really all my celebrity business. When I develop fragrances for Jennifer Lopez, Jessica Simpson, Michael Jordan, Pitbull, Carrie Underwood, Gwen Stefani, and it goes on and on and on in that category. And then lastly, we have just my personal skincare line called Caviar Diamond, which I have my own brand as well too, that we launched right now that is being sold around the world called Caviar Diamond. So really it's all these four different facets that we work in. But the cool thing about what we do is that we're not like a company that you can go to that's called like a private label company. You just go and put your name on something. Everything we do is 100% custom, meaning that we if you're a customer that wants to develop anything in the personal care category, we would get your ideas. We would write a paper formulation of actually make the formulation here. We put you through all the FDA regulatory testing and regulatory requirements, and then we go into mass production. So where we're at right now at my R&D lab in Capistrano Beach, California, is where we do all the R&D work. And then we have a 50,000 square foot manufacturing plant out in Tempe, Arizona, where we scale up and put everything into mass production. And there we do all the compounding, the fill, the labor, the pick and pack, the shipping, and that can go all around the world, from companies from Target to Walmart to Neiman Marcus and to Nordstrom's, all over the place. So really anything you want to do in beauty, we really do it. Even color cosmetics. I'm personally a personal care chemist and a cosmetic chemist and a perfumer, meaning that I'm not a color chemist. So I do work in color products, but I can only do products that are aqueous based, meaning they have water in them. So I have the capability of making things in color like foundations or lip glosses or mascara, for example, because I have the water base to it. If we get into a category of like things that are pressed powder, like eyeshadow or blush or loose powders, or a lipstick bullet, we don't do that. So that's really the only category we don't work in, because color chemistry is a whole nother science. It's very messy. I don't like being messy. But that's just a quick overview of what we do and what I have done from late last 30 years.
So today we have something special. We have a perfume, and the perfume is...
It's a Judy Garland fragrance by me, and it's to honor Judy Garland and her 100th birthday that she had last year.
And why did you pick Judy Garland?
Actually, her family picked me, which is even more exciting. So her 3 children are still alive and well: Liza Minnelli, Lorna Luff, and Joey Luff. So they worked with me to actually develop this for their mother to honor their 100th anniversary. So it was really, really cool because I got to find out, through them what their mother liked, what she didn't like, what she wore, what she didn't wear. I mean, it really gets to dive in her body of work and her legacy and her personality. So I've been a big Judy Garland fan my whole entire life, so this was very exciting for me in general. And the product itself actually is unisex, which is even better because Judy has a massive gay male following, as we all know. So it's like we live
in Los Angeles, where we have gender issues. He, she, doesn't matter. Business is business.
Yeah.
We never know who we're gonna attract, right?
So I wanted to make it all inclusive as possible, and that's what we ended up doing. So we have 3 beautiful bottles that we did for her to honor her legacy.
Okay.
And this is the first one, which is beautiful. This kind of the Rolls Royce of the line, and. Just like Judy Garland's character, Dorothy, goes through the doors in The Wizard of Oz in black and white and the color, we want to do the same thing here, where you're going from black and white into the color So we have this, beautiful black and white box that goes into this color ruby red bottle for obvious reasons, for the Wizard of Oz, for the ruby slippers. And what we also have in here, if I'll pull it out in a second, we have this beautiful love letter from the 3 Garland children. So from Lorna Luff, Joey Luff, and Liza Minnelli, just thanking the fans for for all the support over the last 70 years of their mother.
Wow.
And then all 3 children signed it and put a little personal note here. And then this beautiful bottle we handmade over in our partner in Milan. And what's really exciting about it is not only that it's ruby red to mimic the ruby slippers from Wizard of Oz, but if you scroll over here, this is one of Judy's most famous numbers from Get Happy that she did with Summer Stock with Gene Kelly. And we designed the whole bottle. Our creative director, David Scheid, did the whole bottle around her body of work and her movement. So you have the tilted hat of the fedora, her leg movement, this course comes off, sort of the stand. So it's a very, very, very prestige, elegant, bottle to honor Judy's legacy and her life and her body of work. And we're, you can't smell it here on the phone, guys, but I'll let Josie smell it. So it's unisex. Let me spray it on your,
thank you,
on you here. And I'll put it on me as well too.
Wow.
And it's very,
okay, what does unisex mean, honestly? Like, what's the difference between a woman's perfume and a man's perfume? Like, what's the difference?
Well, actually, there's 3 categories. So perfume, which is for women, cologne, which is for men, and then fine fragrance, which can be for both. So this is the fine fragrance, and what you got to do to make it unisex is really just kind of find a balance of really the notes that women and men would both enjoy and be comfortable with. So when you smell this, you really can tell it's gender neutral. Again, it's a little bit more.
Well, man's would be stronger?
Yes, colognes are a little bit stronger, exactly. Colognes are stronger, and perfumes are kind of in between, and fine fragrances are right in between. Excuse me, I'm saying that backwards. But the notes here, are the top notes are dark orchid and coriander and alemmy, and Judy Garland actually had their own rose as well too. So the Judy Garland rose is in here. But when you smell it, you smell all the balance. Nothing is kind of overpowering each other. So we're getting really, really phenomenal reviews on it. Judy Garland's fans, of course, they love it as well too.
Where do people buy this perfume?
Right now we have it on the Judy Garland Fragrance.com website, which is our website. It also is being sold in Macy's.com. We have it on QVC. We also have it on Amazon. So Amazon, Macy's, QVC.com, and also our TurnKey.
And there's only one size, right?
No, there's actually multiple. So this is the Judy keepsake bottle. It comes with this beautiful box and everything. And then we have this beautiful 10 ml travel size as well.
So you can bring it on your. You don't have to, when you push your bags in, you can take it on the plane.
You put this in your purse.
Oh, wow.
We have this kind of beautiful Chanel type, sleek component that comes up like this. So you're just gonna kind of throw this in your purse.
So elegant, Vince.
So we have that, and then the third piece was really to honor the 100th anniversary and the birthday of her. And I'll open this from scratch to show you guys. So there.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see here this is a beautiful 100th anniversary bottle that we did as well too. So these are all the 3 sizes for Miss Garland here. But all same scent.
So 100th anniversary means that she would have been turned 100, or her shows would have been. Oh, she would have.
No, yeah, she would turn 100. And that's the other big thing.
How old was she when she passed away?
She was 40. She was 47, unfortunately, in 1969 when she passed away. And I like to always say this. A lot of people don't. I think a lot of people know, but a lot of people don't know it. I like to say it. Everything gay pride related. The gay pride parades, the gay our movement. This all started with the Stonewall riots, in 1969 on the night of Judy's death. That was the first riots that we had that were in Stonewall in New York City, and that started kind of the gay pride movement after she passed away that evening. So a lot of people don't realize that gay pride's in June because Judy was born in June. She also passed away in June. She was born on June 15th. She passed away on June 22nd. And also our gay rainbow flag is also for Over the Rainbow from Wizard of Oz. So everything is tied into Judy Garland for gay pride. So she's a really, really important public figure. I think not ever to be forgotten about.
I love the Wizard of Oz slot machine. I always make a lot of money. They have a Wizard of Oz, so I'm lucky with that.
Well, good. There you go.
The Judy Garland. Now I know the slot machine Wizard of Oz.
That's right. Yeah. So yeah.
For the gamblers out there,
the gamblers out there, exactly.
They just did a new Wizard of Oz. It's called Over the Rainbow. There's a new slot machine. Yeah. It's very popular. Cool. So cute. Okay, guys. Okay, so I'm here with Vince, and we're talking about perfume. And, I was in Europe this summer, and granted, it wasn't that hot, so people didn't really smell that bad, but my family's from Russia, Soviet Union, and my grandma, they didn't really have deodorant, they just would use perfume.
Right.
Is perfume a substitute for deodorant or no?
No, it's not a substitute, only because the scent, it doesn't have the activity to actually make the sweat or perspiration stop, and that's really what you want. Now, you certainly will smell good for a period of time, but once you go out throughout the day, your sweat and, your sweat's gonna just pop right through that. So you really need to have good old-fashioned deodorant, antiperspirant to actually help stop and mitigate the sweat, because this will make you smell good, but it's not going to actually stop you from perspiring.
But is it like, say you have smell under there and you don't have deodorant, will the perfume make the smell worse or lessen the smell under your armpit?
No, it'll make it less for sure.
Oh, make it less.
Yeah, it'll make it less, but it won't actually stop the sweat or perspiration or eventually.
So it's a little bit effective, but it's not a substitute.
Yeah, it's not a substitute, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Do you think that we'll start with gay men? Do you think gay men prefer a natural smelling man or a perfume smelling man? If you were to interview.
From my experience, they like perfume smelling men. I use my own husband for example. Like he's a big advocate of mine, and he's a cheerleader of mine because he's my husband and he loves what I do. But he does, like, I bring him home. I'm also doing a product right now for the great jazz great Ella Fitzgerald, a fragrance for perfume for her to celebrate her life. And I'm in the testing process right now, finalizing the fragrance, and he just loves it. Now hers actually happens to be a perfume, but again, he doesn't care. He loves these. He'll go through like a bottle a week with it. I'm like, dude, the stuff is not free. You have to pump the brakes on it. So most of the time, the gay men that I meet or have been with, we all douse in it.
Yeah, so rarely you'll find, because I know like some heterosexual men, they said they like a natural smelling woman. They get more turned on than
well, that could be just a sexual preference, which is totally fine as well too. But I think in real life, if you're if you're in an elevator, nobody's gonna enjoy that except for that one person that has that rogue fetish.
Yeah, that rogue fetish. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. Yeah. Okay, guys, so wear deodorant, and if you don't have deodorant, it's okay. Spray a little bit of perfume. But to make the smell go away, you need the deodorant and the perfume.
Right.
Got it. Okay, cool. Hey guys. Okay, so today I am here with a perfume expert, and we're going to do a get ready with me. And I'm going to ask Vince if I'm putting perfume on the right way, because sometimes people say it's too much, they can't breathe. Some people say it feels great, it smells great. And really, nobody knows. So let me see how,
Yeah, give it a try.
Okay, hey guys. Okay, so I'm here with Vince. Okay, so when I'm at home, Vince.
Yeah.
And, I shower usually at night. So in the morning before I go, I go 1, 2, behind the neck in case somebody's going to kiss me. Yeah. And then I go like this.
Yeah.
Is that how you do it or not?
Yeah, honestly, you're not too far off. And because that is what you want to do.
Okay, now he's going to come in here and show me the right way.
I'm going to do it here like, hi guys. Hi. And that's actually not too far off. But what I want to show you that what you did is perfectly fine. But a lot of people, what they do is do this.
Is that the right way?
No, that's what you do not want to do. And the reason why is that you actually break the emulsion of the fragrance. So you're actually breaking it down. So what you're doing is actually more appropriate than doing this. And all fragrances have a top note, a middle note, and a bottom note. So when you're spraying the fragrance, of course what you're smelling is the top note first. And what you get like 20 minutes later, you're going to get the middle notes, they're going to dry down. And then like 2 days later is like the bottom note. That kind of hangs around on your clothing and your fabric, your pillows and your hair.
Or gay men like women, do you spray behind your ear in case somebody's going to kiss you? Or is that just so heterosexual? Is that a woman thing?
No. When my husband is he literally will use half the bottle. He'll spray he literally
behind the neck just in case.
Yeah, he's addicted to this Judy Garland fragrance, and he does. So you're not too far off actually.
No? Okay, so when I used to work at Bloomingdale's, I used to sell makeup for Clinique. But when I used to see the Middle Easterns come in, they would go psh, psh, and they go. Is that taboo or no?
Well, no, I wouldn't do a pussy spray. No.
No,
yeah,
why
probably
not?
not.
Why not?
Well, because there's alcohol in it.
Oh,
that's the main reason.
So why
it's nice to have your cooch smell good, but you don't want to have it. You don't have irritation.
So it could cause irritation?
Yeah, of course. That's alcohol.
Okay. So don't do that, guys. I know the Middle Easterners, they like to, You're
better off using, like eventually, for example, like Judy Garland's product here will eventually have we'll have a body lotion and a body butter. That's much more appropriate than using the fragrance, only because it does smell good, but it does have a lot of alcohol, so it would be irritating.
You get irritated.
And you'll realize when you start trying to shave down into hoo-ha that it's going to,
Yeah, and then if you guys have any other questions for Vince, he can tell you, because it really is important hygiene, because when you kiss somebody or you want to smell.
Sure.
Okay.